Hi guys, welcome back to Harping on the
A
Past.
Theater Kid podcast where we talk about theater past, present, and probably the future. Also,
My name's Sheridan.
I'm
We never
Jacob.
introduce ourselves anymore.
No.
Ugh.
People know, they know who we are. At least
Yeah.
I'd hope so. I feel like this is just my personal opinion. I need an extra second because every time in the video I always look like I'm like praying to the Lord.
Oh, do we have to start over then?
No, we're good.
Oh.
But like every time, because like I do the clap and then you start with the hi guys and I'm still like,
I'm so sorry. You're just
"In
doing
the arms
Comer
of
tortilla.
Ave Maria que comer tortilla."
You guys,
Like,
if you're watching, look at us. We look like two tired boys.
it's been honestly nonstop. Go,
Nonstop.
go.
Listen, I feel like a lot of, let's just say this episode, we have nothing to talk about and we just want to talk about our life and like hang out and chat. So like if you want to be here for the juicy hot gossip, like stay tuned.
Please stick around. But
Yeah.
if it's not your cup of tea, thanks for checking in.
Yeah. I feel like I need to turn this down. A lot of things have been happening for me lately.
I can agree with that.
You know, like I mean, the way that I look right now is because I just came back from a callback.
Heck freaking yeah.
Which is amazing. I finally am starting school again. Like I've been talking about it for so long.
Ugh.
But I'm in two of my prereqs, which is Hallelujah. Amazing.
That's like, you're like doing like the adult things again.
Yeah. Now the next thing to do is find a place to live.
And
I
then,
live here, but like.
And then, of course, tell people why you're fired.
Oh, yeah.
No,
we
I'm
can do
kidding.
that. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Do you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Do you have a reason?
I do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because tonight's callback really reminded me of this.
Okay.
I think I'm getting fired. I wonder if I've said this before. I simply mess around too much. Like I giggle too much. And like everyone loves a laugh. Everyone loves a joke. And it's really a crowd favorite. But I think sometimes maybe people need me to be a little more serious.
Yeah.
And I was making those people laugh tonight, which like, yay. But also like, maybe reel it in, Sheridan.
But also, show your personality.
Oh, yeah. That was one thing. Like, I feel like all the girls were like pretty prim and proper. And I'm like, I'm going to be Sheridan.
That's right.
I
You're
full on. Go ahead.
Yeah, but like, because, you're like, be you.
Yeah.
You don't want to like be like every boring person that's there.
No. Because what's going to make you stick out? And I talked about you tonight.
Wow.
I really did. I was like, listen, I'm really channeling my best friend because he told me a story about when he forgot choreography at a callback and he just danced there and made them laugh. And I said, you know what? If we can't do something, we're going to make them laugh. One thing about us, we'll make you laugh.
That's on brand.
It really is, though. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Will I get a callback? Probably not. But at least I can say I had fun.
Yeah, I had a great time tonight.
That's good.
I met this girl and we bought Rubio's together.
That's what this is about. You meet people and then you bond over getting food.
Yeah, we were gossiping under the table, literally sitting under a table.
Those are the best kind of, audition interactions, I think.
It was
ever.
a dream come true, really.
That's amazing.
Jacob, why are you getting fired, my sweet love?
I'm getting fired because, first of all, I'm going to blame so many other people. Of
Yeah.
course, it's not going to be my fault.
Why would it be? Why would it be your fault?
It's not.
Jacob, one thing about us, if we're getting fired, it's not our fault.
It's not my fault.
We're going to blame someone else.
So this has been happening to me in general, but I guess like to connect it to more like theater related stuff, because this did happen to me recently.
Yeah.
I'm getting fired because everyone else doesn't seem to be in a hurry.
Oh my gosh.
Like, so let me just...
I'm a hurry up and wait girl.
Like,
I will hurry up to sit.
Let me set the scene here.
Set it,
to like make this like the most recent example, but it's been happening to me so frequently. I was in rehearsal for the show I'm doing.
Because you're in previews.
We are in previews. Oh yeah, we're officially in previews now, so that's been fun. And we had a lunch break, which was a pretty decent lunch break, but still like...
Was this when you guys all went to Taco Bell?
I didn't go to Taco Bell.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people did.
Okay.
So Same day though. So people went to Taco Bell. I was like, I don't want low carb Taco Bell because that's the diet I'm doing. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Blaze Pizza because they have a keto pizza there. And so I made my way over there. And as I was leaving, it just irks me as a pedestrian. When I'm in the streets walking, and if I see a car is approaching or needs to go, I'm going to hurry up and I'm going to move out of the way for them.
I'm going to move.
But when I'm going and people see me, I feel like they look at me, make direct eye contact, and just continue to like, oh, what a beautiful morning.
My gosh.
And just like take their sweet ass time.
I agree.
And it's been happening to me so often, like with pedestrians and also like people like who are just driving and not paying attention, who are like, oh, look at that puddle over there. I'm going to slow down. And
oh my God. And you're like, I have somewhere to be. I have places to be, people to see.
And so like now I have to like rush back to get, not even back to the official rehearsal, but everyone was waiting on me because they were trying to go to the beach to go watch the sunset. And here I am just like now like trying to like rush to get back to rehearsal because I have slow pedestrians and people like who just seem to be like taking their time on the freeway. Like no matter who, like what lane I try to get in. So I'm simply getting fired because they're going to make me late or angry. And I'm going to flip someone off or say mean things.
You know what? As I get older, I love to flip someone off.
Oh, there's a power to that.
It's just so fun for me. I also love the power of being in your own car with no one in there and you can just F off. You can just like scream all the expletives. Is that the word?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. We're tired.
I'm literally exhausted.
Yeah.
And you can just like be in your own world yelling buffoon at people.
Whatever obscenities.
God, you know what I did tonight on my way home? I was texting and driving. Okay.
First of all,
I was a swervy girl.
I do not agree or endorse this behavior. Do better than my wonderful co-host. Mm-hmm. But I have been guilty as well. The biggest thing I'm actually guilty of is changing my song on my phone. When driving, or if I'll be like, oh, that's a good song, I want to listen to that right now. And I would do like the speaking thing, but my car is weird and like it has like a delayed start. And so like it doesn't pick up all the words and it picks up half the wrong words. So like I'm frantically trying to like type it in. Anyway.
Yeah, I was big time texting. I shouldn't have done that. But like I was swerving and I was like, wow, Sheridan, get it together.
Whoa.
But no, I thought that today we would talk a little bit about some callbacks.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Sure.
So on the way home, I was talking to our dear friend Tori. And I was talking to her about like I had this realization tonight that I thought it was only me. Like, I feel like I go into professional callbacks. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I should say that. It was a professional callback. Thinking that I am bottom of the barrel. Like...
Me too.
I don't know why I do that. Maybe because it's like, then the only way to go is up. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we go into it thinking that we're on the bottom. But it's like, we all deserve to be there. We are all talented. And I think that we're all in the same boat in thinking that we're not good enough to be there. Because tonight I had the greatest time, like, hyping up these other ladies and hyping up these other people.
Yeah.
That, like, it just made me realize, like, wow, we're all in the same boat. We're all talented enough to be there. Like, because there were people who heard me sing that were like, you're incredible. And I was like, wow, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. But, like, you're incredible. Mm-hmm. And it was just this beautiful moment that I had tonight. And like, no matter what happens with the show, I am so grateful for this opportunity. Yeah. And also, I finally understand what you mean about professional dance calls.
Oh my God.
They taught it in 10 minutes, Jacob.
No, they're so quick. They're so fast.
And I was kind of hiding in the back and I was like kind of acting like I didn't know it. And then I did it and everyone was like, This one dancer girl, after I danced, she went, I want you to know that you just hit every single step and you nailed it. And I was like, thank you. See,
that's the difference. You can do it. You can pick it up. For me,
yeah,
I'm going to probably forget 2 or 3 of the steps.
I couldn't tell you what it is now. And that's what we talked about in an earlier episode. I can learn it then.
Oh, I can't.
But then when I get home, it's gone. It's gone. Also, my ear is very itchy.
It's evaporated out of your brain.
No, truly, in one ear, out the other. Like, I can't. It was to, it was from Xanadu. It was from Everybody All Around the World.
That was your callback song?
That was the dance.
Oh, okay.
And this woman could dance. She had us, Jacob, we had to do a cartwheel.
Did you do one?
You know what I did?
Heck yeah.
I did. I said, I looked at people that I knew there, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. And they were like, well, you can do it, though. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. And then when you got up there, you had to do it in groups of 3. They were like, practice your cartwheel. And I did, and I went, out loud, I went, maybe not. And the whole creative team went, you did it. So you should do it during the thing. And I went, okay.
That would freak me out. First of all, that's acrobatics now that you're throwing into the dance call.
But the choreographer was so sweet, and she was like, before I start teaching anything, whatever you want to modify, please modify the way that you want. And the only thing I ask is if it's moving in one direction, you move that direction so there's no collisions.
That's sweet.
And some of the adaptations that these people did, Jacob, I was on the floor laughing. Like,
They really said, you're selling me this, but I think the story would move a lot better if I moved this way.
Yeah. I'm really trying to think of what this one man did something, and it was so funny. And of course now, I remember. It was supposed to be a cartwheel.
Of course.
And here, hold this.
I'm holding your mic.
Literally, so we're supposed to go to the right, and he starts grooving, and he went like this. And pointed to the ground as he was walking instead of the cartwheel. I fell on the floor.
So for the listeners, it was what? It
was like a head bob.
A head bob?
And then he took his hands and he pointed to the ground and like was grooving. Someone did a death drop. This girl, she was going to do a death drop at the end. But then someone did it before her. So she did like a cheer jump. Full on, like, stopped, clapped, went up,
and said, whoa!
And I was like, I am obsessed with you.
He said, thank you.
God.
That's crazy. God, dance calls really are going to be what never get me cast. Ever.
Jacob, I wish you would have been there tonight because we could have done it together and I would have helped you. Oh,
that's the thing. Like we've had one professional callback together.
Yeah. And it didn't go well for me.
It didn't go the greatest for you.
And that's okay.
But every time I've had a professional show callback that's had dancing, I never make it very far.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry, if this is annoying, goodness.
As you're adjusting your headphones. Yeah.
But it's so crazy. Like, why do we go into it thinking that we suck?
I think, and I've tried to I just totally bumped your knee. I'm sorry. I think, it's the same at like, no matter what level you're at. Because I feel like I felt like that in high school. And it wasn't until like my junior year that I was like, oh, like I'm good. Like I know I'm going to get a part in the show no matter what. Which I know is probably kind of like, not the best of me to think that way.
Not everyone got cast in this show that they're doing at our school.
But I mean,
even
like
ensemble, he only did 12 people.
Yeah, but at the time, the people who were at the school, I had been in several other productions before. I can carry a tune. Like,
is someone home? Sorry,
maybe
ahead.
I don't know, but yeah, that's never been an issue for me. So I think the thing for us is because since we have very limited professional job experience, we think we're at the bottom of the barrel because we don't have anything else going for us. Exactly. Yeah. So everyone else who's there, who's worked professionally before, they're not as worried about it.
It also kind of blows my mind because these people looked profesh tonight. And then I was watching, like, for the dance part, I was watching some of them dance, and I was like, why was I intimidated just by what you were wearing? Oh. And then I watched them, and I'm like...
Every time, I'm intimidated.
I danced in a Ben Platt t-shirt and jeans tonight. And all these other people were wearing leotards, leggings, and I was like, should I go put on, like, my yoga pants. But like, why am I going to change who I am? Like, I was in comfy jeans that I can very much move in. Like, I'm not going to just,
Yeah, if you're comfy and moving in it, but I know exactly what me in the first dance callback I had, I don't think I had the appropriate dance or move wear. I'm pretty sure I just wore probably shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then my most recent one, I actually brought like clothes that you should wear to work out in, but I use them as pajamas because that's what I do.
Yeah, I guess I should have worn a bodysuit and some leggings.
But, like, as long as you can do the material, who cares what you're wearing? But I totally know what you mean.
It was really cute, too. We had to skate, and one of them went, oh, cute skates. And I went, thanks, they're my grandma's.
Oh.
It was so sweet. They were the cutest. But, yeah, it was very fun.
This callback, too, just sounds so wild because you're dancing, you're doing cartwheels, you're skating, you're singing. Yeah. There's a lot to this callback.
Do a pirouette.
In skates? Or
no.
Okay. I was like, that sounds terrifying.
But the dance call was insane.
Yeah, they usually are.
Like, it wasn't that hard, but like the organization of it all was really mind-blowing to me.
Oh yeah, it's quick.
They were like, quiet. And I was like, Jesus, these people, like, why are you chatting? This is profesh. Okay.
Right? Yeah. See, the most recent callback I had, I'm not going to say all the details about the show, what company, where it's with, because I'm going to just say it's probably been it's a professional show, but been handled very poorly.
Very poorly.
In terms of their communication and what's expected. Like, it's been awful. Like, you were burned by them, which I'm still mad about.
I was, yeah.
Because they sent you a callback email and they were like, oh, sorry, you got that by mistake. So that was one thing. Then I went to this callback, did it. They were like, okay, you guys are still going to hear back. I got another email that made it sound like we're still excited to like see the rest of your talents. We're going to let you guys know about round 2. Didn't hear anything for weeks. Then finally hear back. They're like, we're so sorry. It's been hectic with everything going on with the company right now. We should have something scheduled by the end of the holiday. We'll let you know. And then nothing.
Ghost.
Nothing at all. So, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then we went to another audition, and then we saw someone who was at that callback with me, and he was like, well, I've been ghosted too, but apparently the equity actors all heard back. And I was like, oh, interesting. And then the callback was happening, and then I saw a friend of ours who we had met at another callback, and she went to the callback, and she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, but they told me 2 days before. And I was like, that is so not cool. Like, that is way too last minute to, like...
Way too last minute.
Expect people to come in to do a callback. Like, you don't let anyone know for, like, almost 2 months, and then, oh, yeah, can you come in 2 days? Like, no. So, sometimes professional shows, I'm like, they're not run by professional people, so...
Yeah. I also realized tonight was my first callback for a musical. In a very, very long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where, like, a callback for not only just for a musical, but for a musical where I didn't already have a role.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Like, crazy. Yeah. But also, I don't think I got as nervous as I would have because it's what I'm good at. Like, I'm very good with musicals. I'm very good with understanding musicals and how funny they are or can be. And like, and I'm very, like, I know that I can sing. Whereas like when I go for a play, I'm terrified. But tonight was just like so fun for me, I think. And I'm really proud of myself because I made it through like 3 cuts.
That's amazing.
And that's really good for like, just for my morale. Just for my confidence.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it went.
I auditioned for that show and I didn't even get a callback, so
yeah,
you should be proud of yourself.
But there weren't that many guys.
Well, also my audition was not good.
That's
First of
okay.
all, I didn't plan it. I didn't know about this audition. I last minute
Yeah.
submitted a tape, so I'm not like
I
upset about it.
I think one of your friends was there.
I have a friend.
Well, I don't know his name,
Hmm,
but I think you said hi to him at one of the other auditions we were at.
interesting. I wonder who it was.
An incredible dancer. Incredible dancer.
I don't know who.
I don't know
That's really
his
sad of me to
name,
say, but um
but he was great. He was wonderful.
I will say like having done several callbacks and auditions in this last year and all in the same area, I'm like finally like starting to like recognize
Mm,
and know people now, and I'm like, oh no, am I turning into one of those like, oh my gosh, hi, so good to see you, like one of those like people that we constantly
that's what one of my friends said
make fun
tonight.
of.
Yeah, she was like, I have seen every one of these people at a different audition, and I was like, not me. I don't go to enough.
Yeah,
But it was, I really did have the best time. I have
that's
such a good
okay.
time going to auditions, going to callbacks. I do wish I would have auditioned in person because a
Oh
lot of the
yeah.
people
Oh,
saw
me
them.
too.
Yeah,
I think auditioning in person for these shows is always better, the better option, but I'm so glad they have a self-tape option just
me
because like
too.
I didn't know about this, so I'm glad I still got to submit something. But yeah, callbacks are hard.
They are hard. I feel like I finally did make like a little bit of choices, and like at least I made them laugh. You know,
That's what you got to do.
I feel like
Make
the
them
choices would
laugh.
have been more if I had done the acting sides, but
Okay.
no one did. As far as I know, no one read.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that always made me so annoyed. Every time there were like chances to read sides, I never made it that far. I always was cut.
Well, it was very weird because it was dance, it was skate, it was sing, it was cut. No, no, okay, it was dance, skate, first cut, sing, second cut. Then the guys went in, and then there was another cut, and then I sang again.
You made it far. It sounds like you
Yeah.
really like jumped through hoops. I think
No, when I left, there were only four girls left.
I love this.
They only kept four girls. So,
I'm I don't know. I'm liking your chances. I really hope you book this show.
I don't know. When he was weird when he cut people though. He was like, "I'm really sorry to cut people right now." But it's like I feel like you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
I just hope they think I'm funny enough to like maybe be one of the funny girls cuz like I don't know that they did callbacks for the funny ones that I had
The
said.
one that you wanted.
I was
Yeah.
surprised I got called back for the lead though. I was like, "Whoa."
But that's amazing. And you know what? If this one doesn't work out, we are still. And I've had this talk with myself lately because I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting a little down. Like, there's just been a lot of things going on, and maybe I'm projecting too far ahead into the future. But I'm doing a show now. But then, like, I started thinking, well, what's after this? Like, what am I gonna do? And I started freaking out because I had submitted for all these other shows, and I'd either get a callback or I wouldn't hear back at all, or I wouldn't make it very far.
Well, honestly, if you don't get anything right after, take it as like you get to breathe for a minute, you get to slow down. You've been so busy.
And that's how I have been taking it. And I'm like, you know
But it
what?
is hard.
It is, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I have another job. Like, I
Yeah.
can put in more hours there and save up some more money
Yeah.
and then look up like some other opportunities later. And like most of the things I've submitted for, I'm like, those just weren't my shows.
That's the thing. So, most of the things I submit for, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But this one, I really felt like, oh, dude, that'd be so
Yeah.
freaking cool.
That's how I felt about Ferryman.
And maybe that's why I wasn't super nervous. I think I wasn't super nervous because I knew I was nervous, but like, but because I knew the show
Right.
and I understand the humor and yeah,
See, I feel like I'm waiting. I want someone so badly to do a production of Once Upon a Mattress, and
Jacob.
I would audition, and I feel like I'd go in with the fullest confidence in the entire world.
100%.
Because I'm like, I know this show. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I know the songs. And I love that show. Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for, the right show to come along.
Well, this company that I went to tonight, they are doing Addams Family as well.
They are, yeah.
And you should audition for that. I'm going to audition.
I would love to audition for Addams Family. I was trying to, like, that's also the thing. Like, when you don't have an agent or a manager, and
you
like
have to find everything yourself.
find everything yourself. And that's been kind of hard because
It is hard.
I'm on the Facebook groups. I'm literally going on Google, looking up auditions, like in the San Diego area. And it's hard.
But it is also cool because in a way you have control over when you do a show.
That is true.
Which is cool. Like, you could just not audition for things.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Also, I don't think I showed you this. One of the guys on the production team, I walked in the door and I was like, where have I seen this man before? I was like really wrapping my brain around it. I'm confident I saw him in Next to Normal years ago at La Mirada.
Like one of the actors? Oh,
yeah, he was in it.
I love that.
But he was on the production team tonight.
Oh, okay.
And I was like...
Oh, I totally bumped my microphone.
He also, during one of them, almost... Because I was like, oh, I'm going to get cut. And then he goes, oh, sorry, Sheridan, you're not cut. You are not cut. It's, your thing got stuck and you're not cut. You're still staying. Can you still stay? And I was like, yeah.
And you're like,
he goes, course. I'm so sorry. And then when I stood up, I hit my head on a trash can.
Oh.
Story of my life.
The things we do.
I looked like a buffoon, but you know what? It's fine.
And callbacks... Who needs a callback?
Who needs a callback? Just kidding.
Who needs them?
Who needs them?
We're
Get them
fine.
Out. We're fine without them. I was fine without it. I'll be fine with it.
So, because other than callbacks, you're helping with other shows right now.
Helping with 2 shows.
I think
I've been booted from the one you're working on.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, then I'm working on 3 shows.
Then you're
have
technically
2
working
classes.
on 3.
And I have my job. I have a lot going on.
Yeah, I can
there might be
see...
something else that's going to take up some of my time soon. But
I'm not going to lie to the people right now. I was supposed to work today. I didn't go.
You didn't go?
No,
Jacob, I didn't know that you actually didn't go. Because when I was texting you that I was on my way home, I thought you were...
No, I didn't go. Okay, guys. It's been almost 2 weeks of just nonstop.
He's such a hard worker.
Working, rehearsal, previews. We had the audition, which nothing came out of that, by the way. So thank you guys for your positive thoughts and everything. We appreciate it.
Thoughts and prayers.
But yeah, it's just been nonstop. And I was looking at my schedule and my planner, because I bought a planner now because that's how busy I am. And I was like, I'm not going to have a day off until Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was actually really sad because we were looking at his thing and I was like, damn, we can't even celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, I don't have any time for anything.
Jacob and I have not celebrated my birthday.
No, it's on pause, but let me tell you, we are going to.
Are we?
Yeah, oh yeah, we are.
Okay.
It's going to be a delayed celebration, but we're doing it.
Okay.
I don't freaking care. But yeah, I was looking at it and after several consultations from my cast members, some of my coworkers, because I saw some of them last night, and I was like, guys, I don't think I want it. And they were like, you need a break. And everyone was like, you've been going, like you said, nonstop. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And this morning, didn't set an alarm.
Yeah.
I called and I was like, I don't feel good, which is kind of true. My anxiety was kind of high today, so.
Some days the anxiety just does that to you.
And I was like, if they ask me about it, I'm going to be like, I don't know. It was just my anxiety I felt, which is not, I'm not lying. I genuinely was kind of having a little bit of a tough anxiety day.
Yeah.
And I just laid in bed and I watched the movie Elvis.
Probably not the best movie to watch if you're anxious.
Well, it was not. It's nominated for Oscars. Guys. Oscar season. Oscar season is coming up. And it's in March. I want to say March 14th. I could be wrong.
What day of the week?
Sunday. What? What do you got to say for yourself?
I might be on a bachelorette trip.
That's fine. I get it. It's fine.
Is it on the...
I don't know what day it is, but
I'm going to look right now.
So Sheridan loves the Tonys.
Yes,
She loves the Tonys.
I do.
For me, I love the Oscars, and I understand.
12th, 19th?
The 12th.
Okay, then I can be there.
And for me, I know it's like, yeah. See? I know it's like people have their opinions about award shows and like, you know, let the art speak for itself kind of thing, whatever. But, you know, it's fine. I think it's fun. I enjoy watching these events. Last year was very memorable. We'll never forget the slap.
Oh my gosh, Chris Rock.
We saw that happen because I actually watched the Oscars and...
I thought it was a bit.
Oh, I think we all wanted it to be a bit. But then I was like, there's no sound. I don't think this is a bit.
When he was like, keep your mama, mama.
Yeah. A lot of things. And that whole situation's been dealt with. But yeah. I love the Oscars. And I've only seen one, now two, because now I've seen Elvis. One of the Best Picture nominees.
What are the other ones?
So Avatar, The Way of Water.
You saw that?
I've seen that one. Top Gun Maverick is nominated.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen that.
It's incredible.
I haven't even seen Top Gun yet. So.
I haven't seen the first one, but I watched the second one and I was like, oh, this is a good movie.
I'm going to watch Top Gun and then I'll watch Top Gun Maverick.
Love it.
A movie called Tar with Cate Blanchett. I don't know it.
No thanks.
All's Quiet on the Western Front, which is a war movie. It's on Netflix.
Also, no thanks.
What else is there? You saw this one, Everything Everywhere All at Once, has the most nominations.
Do not talk to me about that damn movie. I'm sorry. Everyone thinks that it is the most beautiful thing and it's so artsy and makes complete sense. I was lost.
See, I feel like I might get it.
Jacob, I fell asleep in the theaters.
I'm going to watch it.
And I woke up to my ex crying at the movie. And I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm very excited to see it. The cast looks amazing. Who else?
The cast is amazing. I also just spit. Can't believe that.
The Fablemans? I don't know what that is. But
the Ferryman, Jacob. You're nominated for an Oscar.
The Ferryman is... Imagine. Yep, the Ferryman's nominated. What else is there? There's 9 pictures, I think.
Jesus. The Whale?
The Whale is not, but Brendan Fraser is.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was like, it was fine. I enjoyed the movie. Brendan Fraser, Sadie Sink, all incredible. All the actors were great.
Was wonderful.
Yeah. I forget her name. I'm a terrible person, but the actress who played the nurse is nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Shut up.
Yeah, and I was like, that makes sense.
She was incredible.
Yeah.
Her and Sadie, I loved. I mean, Brendan was fine.
I thought he was good.
He was. I think it was just an uncomfortable movie for me.
It really was. There were a lot of deeply...
it started so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's very... if you look into it before you watch it.
Right.
That's just my advice. I don't want to give anything away. But I thought it was... I could tell. I was like, this was totally a play before this was a movie. Yeah. You know, like it gave me that vibe the entire time. Because of like the setting and everything. But so yeah, she's nominated for Best Supporting Actress. But I gotta say, I'm rooting for my girl, Angela Bassett, who's not also nominated in that category.
What is she nominated for?
For Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Come on, I haven't seen that.
The first MCU actress to be nominated in that category, like for an MCU role. So
really,
I'm like, that is amazing.
What are you doing here?
I'm just shaking my leg a bit.
Oh, I'm just shaking my leg.
But yeah, that's a good movie.
Wow.
There's I forget what else there is. Women Talking is another movie nominated.
Women Talking?
Yes.
Me.
Yeah. It looks interesting. See, my thing is, I have seen a lot of Academy Award nominees, and sometimes I'm like, it was fine. Would I want to pay $15 to watch it? No.
Yeah, that's the thing about going to the movies right now is Jesus.
So that's why
expensive.
The one thing that the pandemic is awful, terrible, horrible thing. But a plus is a lot of movies tend to go to streaming a lot faster. And I have access to a lot more of these films because some of them I just do not want to pay for. Because I'm poor. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that it's expensive to go to the movies.
It is. Especially the one right by us.
Oh yeah.
Man, oh man.
Like I don't, especially if it's something that I'm like, I'm only watching this because it's nominated. Like I had no initial interest to go see this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to spend $18 on a movie ticket and then another $7 for a small popcorn. Like that's really, really sad.
The candy there is really expensive.
Oh, I always go to Target next door and I bring my own candy.
I know. I need to do that. I need to start doing that.
I will buy
Do we
popcorn
have
though.
any other notes? Do we have any other notes on here?
Do you have any notes for me? No, but
No.
speaking
We're
of
just gonna
notes,
catch up. Yeah.
our first sponsor. No, it's been a while since I've done that bit, but
It's so good. It's so good.
our first sponsor of the day, the Notes app
The Notes app on iPad.
on iPad. No, but so we're helping with middle school productions right now, and there's a beauty to helping young minds, the children creating and crafting theater and the different perspectives. And, I'm like, wow, some of you are so stoked to be here. Others of you signed up for a class and probably had no idea you were going to be in a play.
You want to know what is so interesting to me about helping middle schoolers? They are doing a show to do the show. Like they're just going to do it. Just, and then as you grow up, you learn, oh, wow, the things I'm saying on stage mean something.
Yeah.
There's so much more. I feel like it's so surface level in middle school and sometimes in high school. And then you get to college and you get like the deep, meaty bones of theater. And you're like, I was doing this since I was little. But then you're like, no, I wasn't doing that. I was just scratching the surface. It just kind of blows my mind a little bit.
And that brings me up to my next point. Because helping with these shows, I feel like I'm trying to, when I go in, I try to give the kids something that I feel like we never got when we were their age.
Oh, yes.
And that was like something to think about. Because we were very much spoon-fed in middle school and high school.
I was supposed to be charging this. Go ahead.
Do it like this because of this. Like we weren't really taught to like think about what we were saying or why, or at least not. I don't remember being told to like think about certain things in a deep way. But so I was giving the kids some notes. They had gathered around in their half circle, and I'm like spewing all these notes at them. And then I'm like looking at all of them and none of them are writing it down. And then that's when I was like, and next time you guys are going to get your scripts and a pencil and jot down everything I'm telling you because, and like, I get it. Like it's new to them, but, I'm like, wow, like,
isn't it crazy that we get to be the teachers now?
Yeah.
It's kind of rewarding.
And I feel like I feel like we're helpful to the directors that we're assisting.
I do too. Right now I feel more helpful to the directors that I'm helping rather than the kids.
Yes.
Like, especially the middle school kids that I'm working with, I have no connection with them.
Yeah.
None yet. I mean, I want to. But the high school kids that I'm helping with, I feel like I am finally like making connections with them, which is good. And it's not just a director,
But the high school kids, we've helped out before and we've had some more time to have conversations with them. So they know us as people. So that's one thing I wish that like the middle school directors had probably given us was a chance for us to talk to the kids, like who we are, why we're there, what we've done. So that way it's like, it's not just like a random stranger coming in to like tell them
that's where I'm at.
How to act, I don't know. I'm trying to be as cool with them as possible. Like I'll see them, I'm like, how's everyone's day going?
Right. There was this, I looked like a theater mom the other day at the high school. I was helping with the opening number and someone in the audience was taking a video and then you just see me walking by and I was like, wow, what a gem.
If you fall again, it is not my fault. You will be off the show.
That's right.
That's Sheridan.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people want your part?
The way that I was told that entirely too many times. Like, it wasn't just on one occasion. It was constantly. Again, I love to make people laugh. I love to make people giggle.
Of course.
And sometimes it's just not the time and place.
Yeah.
And it gets me.
Let me also say that doesn't go away in professional theater. At least the show I'm working on.
No.
We will still be in the middle of a fight call. Very important. Pay attention. And here I am with my buddies Kyle and Max just, oh, imagine if we pull out this picture and it's a picture of a pineapple. Like the stupidest things. And like we start laughing and then our stage manager is like, guys. I'm like, huh.
I love it. I'm pretty sure it's like that on Broadway too. Like I just saw a video of someone who was in Mean Girls that for his birthday they had a put-in, and instead of saying who actually got prom king in Mean Girls, they said his character and didn't tell him they were going to say that during the put-in, and they went, Christian Wiggins, and he went, ah! And like, like, it was so funny, and I was like, wow, the way that it's still, like, theater.
They just do whatever they want.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, I have little Easter eggs and bits that I do with my current cast members, and it's very funny.
I can't wait to see you get your butt poked.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say much about that, but I'm totally on stage, and you can't see it, but someone is definitely poking my butt at one point. I'm winking to people.
You're going to wink?
Oh, yeah. There's a reoccurring bit I do with the same person.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're going to wink at the audience. You're like...
No, not to the audience. I do it to a character, because we started doing it at rehearsals, and it's very funny when I see her break, but she's still, like, facing me, so she has a second to, like, smile, and then she has to turn back around all serious. It's so funny.
I want to know. You can't say it on here.
No spoilers.
Do I know who it is?
Yes. You met her at the
Oh, yeah, I know who it is then.
At the callback.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Please come see the show, guys.
Wait, maybe...
Silence.
Sorry.
Silence.
Is it... There's two people I'm thinking of.
I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
I don't know if they're cool if I talk about them on podcast, so
yeah.
I'm not going to say names.
Oh my gosh. What else were we going to talk about?
We didn't have an agenda.
Oh, that's right. We were just going to catch up.
Because you know what? We're tired. We're exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I just got over a cold.
Oh, yeah. How was that for you?
You know, it wasn't that bad. It was okay. I was just really stressed because I got the email about the callback, and the next day I got sick. And I was like, if I am not better by Monday... I also wanted to be better by later this week, but that's for another time. But I did. I was better by today, thank God.
Good.
Thank goodness. It wasn't bad though. Like I just had a cough, and one day I was exhausted, and then I had a little bit of a stuffy nose.
Good.
That was it.
Why did you want to be better for later on this week?
We can't talk about that.
Why not?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because we can't talk about that.
We can.
No, we can't. No. I don't want to talk about it.
Sheridan's embarrassed.
Stop. No, I'm actually very excited for whatever that is, but I don't want to talk about it.
You know what I realized?
What?
When this goes up, it's going to be February.
Uh-huh. Happy Valentine's Day.
The month of love. I mean, that too. But Black History Month.
Yes!
So happy first day of Black History Month. Or actually, I don't know what day this is going up, but happy Black History Month, because it'll be that month when this goes up.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The month of love.
As Oscar Proud says, the shortest month of the year. But that's okay.
This is going to be the month that I get to see Jacob in his show. I get to see Frozen. I might have plans.
The day
Valentine's Day.
The day we are recording this, but wait, yeah, hold on, let's go back to that.
No, I don't know.
You might have plans on Valentine's Day.
I might, I don't know.
Am I your Valentine?
Huh?
Am I your Valentine?
Yeah, it's you. Will you be my Valentine, Jacob?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Elisha, I beat him to it. Beat you to it.
Wow.
Are we in love? Are we gonna kiss?
Yeah.
Kiss me right on the mouth.
Okay. Not now.
Sorry, go ahead.
Valentine's Day.
You said Oscar Proud? As in the Proud family.
As in the Proud family. So this is the shortest one of the year. But no, what I was going to say, the day we are recording this is the anniversary of, this is a terrible, sad subject, but Bloody Sunday, which happened in Ireland. And I only know that now because I'm in the show. The Ferryman was just set in Northern Ireland, so...
If we're talking about sad anniversaries, Thursday, February 2nd.
Yes.
It's 2 years since my grandma passed away.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
That's wild.
2. Count them. 1, 2.
1, 2. May the Queen rest in power.
Sweet, sweet angel, baby.
We love her.
What the hell? 2 years?
2 years.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's
First of all,
crazy. Tori said she wants to hang out, but you have a show.
I do have a show.
So we might do like a bonfire or something.
I love that. Yeah, we love Debbie.
We love her.
I think
maybe I'll wear purple.
Last year, I think we went on a picnic on one of the windiest days of the year.
We did, because I didn't know how I was going to react, and I didn't want to be at work if I was going to be sad.
Yeah.
And this year, I think I'll be okay. I think.
And if not, that's okay.
And if not, I have the most generous, loving coworkers on the planet that I'm sure will lift me up if I need lifting. But yeah, I think, because I was telling Tori that that's coming up, and she was like, well, let's do something. And so I said that maybe we can do a bonfire or something, but you're being a star.
I'm not being a star. I'm just busy.
Do you want to know what I want to talk about? You not once have you mentioned how long your show is. And then you told me the other night, and I said, oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. See, I've never been in a show that was this long. And granted, I feel like the total runtime is about 3 hours and 5 minutes. But because we have intermissions, it bumps it up to about 3.5 hours.
The way that there's 2 intermissions, I've never been to do a show that does that.
I haven't either, because I've been in 3-act plays before, but we've cut it. Not even cut it. We've just run 2 acts together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've cut the second intermission.
We cut the second intermission. Or we cut the first intermission. I feel like that's normally what we do. Every time I've been in a play, we run Act 1 and 2 together, and then Act 3 is its own thing. But not this one. This play, The Ferryman, we have 2 intermissions to really just let the audience...
Are they 2 15-minute ones?
There's a 15-minute and then a 10-minute one.
Okay, 10's not that bad.
So, but it's been a great preview weekend. Sold out all weekend.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We had the stereotypical weird preview audience our second night.
You haven't told me about this. Can you talk about it or no?
Yeah, I'll talk about it because this was so wild. Like, I can't believe that, like, these things were happening during our show. And our director was like, guys, here's the thing. And she was really straight up. She's like, this show is something different. Like, it's not commonly done. Like, it's the regional premiere of it. She's like, but this isn't London. And this isn't New York. This is Carlsbad. It's a different audience. And I was like, oh my gosh, I guess I didn't think about that. But we had this one night, these 2 elderly women sitting in the front row, the very front row, who were just chatting away like they were in a movie. Like not a play, like just full on. Oh yeah, I think that character is his sister, I think.
You could hear it from backstage?
I mean, not when I was backstage, but on stage, absolutely. Yeah.
You were on stage when they were doing this?
Yeah, I was on stage for one of their moments. They're like, who's talking? Maggie Thatcher. Oh yeah. Instead of Margaret Thatcher, Maggie Thatcher. These 2 ladies, my God. And around them, everyone is like constantly like, okay, like, shh, like, keep it down, like, quiet, shh. And that doesn't stop them. They're going, and then during our second act, I'm on stage now at this point, but like in the back, our actors are doing their thing, and we just hear, speak up.
Are you kidding?
No!
The same people?
The same people, yeah, just talk to the actors. Said, speak up.
Jacob, I would have fallen out.
And yeah, we were just flabbergasted. And one
What
of our
did the people on stage do?
we just I mean I don't know what I didn't have to speak
You
up.
weren't on
My
stage.
character was silent. I was in the
You were
background.
on stage when they said speak up?
Yeah.
How did you not break?
I here's the thing, like I heard it but like barely heard it cuz like I was so like focused on the acting, so like it didn't register until like half a second later that I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like,
The way that they thought it was a personal show for them.
I think we just got constructive criticism, like as the play was happening. So, yeah, that was going on, and then one of our actresses, who's also on stage, she's in a wheelchair most of the show, was just staring daggers at them because her character's supposed to like not fully be there, and she was just staring at them the whole time, just. Like waiting for them to get the message, and
That makes me think about the one time that I saw an interview with Ben Platt where he was in Dear Evan Hansen, and there were these people who were foreign watching, and they were like, "Oh my God, he's looking at me! He's looking at me!" And then he goes, "No, that's the opposite of what I wanted to happen." And then he went to the front of the stage for "You Will Be Found," and he goes, "And God sent me a gift, and I sneezed on their faces."
how tragic!
He was like, "Have you ever felt?"
Oh,
Jacob, I would have fallen on the floor.
it was
if
just
I heard an elderly woman go, "Speak up."
yeah. And then we had the person who was running our bar and snack bar come in during that second intermission and talk to them, and she was like, "So here you guys are making like some comments during the show," and they were like, "Oh yeah, well we can't really hear, blah blah blah," and then the bartender did not hold back. She was like, "Oh yeah, well I saw the show last night and it's really good, so I promise you it's a really good show, but you guys can go if you want." And they did. They left.
They left?
Oh yeah, they left, and we were like, "Good riddance."
Oh.
And then our historian and assistant to the production went and filled their spots, and she was so sweet. Got the standing ovation going for us too.
That's going to be me and
I
Tori.
love her so much.
Did you put Tori?
Woo!
Did you put Tori and I next to each other? You did, right?
Imagine. No. Yes. Yeah.
Opposite ends.
Like, I put one of you
Die,
here,
did you hear
one of
it?
you here.
Die!
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are sitting together, but
Amazing.
yeah. It's been a
Wow.
wild some wild previews. A lot of the elderly on Sunday.
God, it's so... Was it stinky?
It didn't stink. Well, I mean,
Old people kind of smell.
there's other smells going on, primarily from fake cigarettes. So I
Oh,
apologize
yeah.
for that in advance.
That's okay. That's fine with me.
But yeah. This is also the first time I've never been in previews before.
Are you still rehearsing?
Yes. Yeah, we have rehearsals still. Yeah. I've never
That's normally how previews work, but normally previews, you're rehearsing during the day and you're doing the show at night, but you guys have it different, right?
Yeah, we're just rehearsing like our regular schedule.
And then previews are Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
We've had 3 of them. We have 2 more previews.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the show officially opens February 4th on Saturday.
Oh my gosh, happy opening.
Thank you.
Opening night. Are you guys going to have
you.
press?
Yes, there's a lot of press.
Oh my gosh, are you going to get like a red carpet and everything?
I have no idea what they're going to do.
Jacob, you
I've
sweet angel.
no clue what's going on. They already had the theater had their grand opening already, and they did like a ribbon cutting, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't go to that, but I saw it all on Instagram, and it looked very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll see what's going on. I feel like the audience is liking it so far, but since it gets out so late, everyone's trying to get home. So like I feel like no one's like stuck back, and I just want to hear what people are saying about it.
Well, Tori and I are coming on a Friday night. So.
Oh my god, you're gonna be out even
I
later
Why?
because the Friday shows start at 8:00.
That's fine. I was just going to say, I have nowhere to be in the morning.
Yeah, so hang back.
Yeah, because I'm going to meet your cast.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Also, should we end it kind of early? It's only
Sure.
6 minutes early. Have a shorter episode, maybe?
We are tired.
We're literally so tired, and I'm sorry that we didn't make it to a whole hour, but
Who cares?
I love you, Jacob.
Oh my God. I love you too.
I love you so much, and I love that we found time to do this. And I'm sorry we didn't do it on Saturday.
That's okay. Also, guys, I'm just going to say this now. You're going to get episodes when you get them.
When you get them, we were really good about posting them when we did. But, like, now we're adults.
It's just hard.
Like, we've done it from when we were kids. Now we're adults. And now we have our own lives. No, Jacob's just busy being a star. And that's okay.
So hopefully, because once the show starts, hopefully I'll get my Tuesday evenings back. And then we'll be able to resume schedule business as usual.
That'll work for me, too.
Good.
For my new endeavor that we've been talking about.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, until then, you guys just might get episodes like once every 2 weeks. Who knows? We'll try to get them out as soon as we can.
Yeah. But we love you all so much. Go wish Jacob a happy opening night.
Wish Sheridan all the fantastic luck and positive vibes in the world. She might have heard by now, but we still appreciate it.
Should I check?
Sure.
I'm assuming I was like cut.
Well, you never know. Anyway, we love you all so much. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Morning, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this podcast.
What was that?
That was my stomach. It's grumbling. It's telling me to eat.
Hungry. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for listening, watching.
Thank you.
And supporting.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Okay, bye.